Hey guys, it's Rena. Welcome back to my channel. So I've been filming a lot today, so you're going to see the same shirt, same makeup, all of that good jazz, and I've been filming a lot of tags. Well, I've only done one so far. I don't know why I said a lot, but I'm planning on doing, hopefully, a boyfriend tag and maybe, like, boyfriend guesses makeup prices, even though it's my fiance. We're just going to call it that for now, just for simplicity's sake. So hopefully a lot of tag videos. I think they're fun. So now I'm doing a tag, and I have to pull up my phone to see who created it. It's the Use and Abuse tag. I saw Lisa Stevens' video, and she had said that Nicole Renee Cutler originally created this tag. So thank you, Nicole, for creating it, and thank you, Lisa, for bringing it to my attention. So I'm going to show you guys my use and abuse makeup. Basically, it's just makeup that I've used a crap ton and that you can kind of basically see like progress in. And I think it's always really, really rewarding to see that. So I'm going to start with eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadows, and we're just going to get into it. So my first one is my Urban Decay Naked palette. I had to take the mirror out because it was like falling out. It's very old. And you can see that I've definitely used this palette a lot. Particularly Sin, which has a giant bunch of pan, and these two matte shades, Naked and Buck, they each have a dip in them. You can't really tell. It's a lot easier to see with the shimmery shades where the usage is, but I've used this palette quite a bit. It was my first neutral palette, so definitely got a lot of use from me when I needed something a little more put together or toned down, so this is definitely one of my faves. Then the Modern Renaissance palette, which I talk about almost nonstop on this channel. Yeah, I've hit pan on 4 shades. So I have it in Tempera, Primavera, Vermeer, and a little bit of Buon Fresco. You can definitely tell this is Use and Abuse. It is like totally dusty and just pan-ridden all over the place, especially Vermeer. I've been trying to pan it because I bought a single of it. It's one of my favorite shades. I love, like, you can't even see it. Whatever. That was pointless. Champagnes. I just love champagne shades. They're really easy to wear, and when I need things for professional events, I typically use this palette because it just has basically everything I could need. I'm really excited to actually see progress on eyeshadows. It's taken me so long to actually get, like, pan in anything, so it's exciting. The Naked 2 palette, I only have pan on 1 shade, and all the other ones are basically untouched. So that's Blackout. I use this to set my waterline whenever I put eyeliner in there. I have started using this a little bit more. I wear Pistol and Verve quite a bit together. You can kind of see that Pistol has a bit of a dip. But other than that, these shadows are pretty much untouched, which is sad. But I'm starting to try and use it a little bit more whenever I want a cool neutral look. Next is going to be an eyeshadow. It's technically in this Oz the Great and Powerful palette, but I depotted a bunch of the shades I was never going to use, and I put in my Urban Decay Singles. So it's basically a custom palette now, and the shade I'm talking about is right here. This is called Solstice. You can see that large dip where like my whole finger fits in. It's a fantastic shade. This is just such a cool eyeshadow. You can see it has like a shift to it. It's absolutely stunning. It works so well over like a glittery eyeshadow primer type thing. Glitter adhesive basically is what I'm trying to say. And I use it a lot. It's a beautiful shade. It's really easy just to throw on and wear like one shade and go. Or actually it works really, really well with Buon Fresco in the crease. And like you're good to go after that. It's perfect. So then what else do I have? I have the Electric palette, which is another used and abused item. You can see that Urban has a huge dip. So does Gonzo, has a little bit of a dip. Fringe, Freak. I use a lot of these shades. Like, I've used a lot. You can kind of see the ones that are used a little bit more. I love this palette. This is absolutely incredible. It's just my number one. It's my number one. And I have this. Oh my god, it's so hard to open nowadays. This is the Alice in Wonderland original palette from Urban Decay. I love this palette. You can see every one of the shadows has a dip, maybe except for Mad Hatter and Jabberwocky, just because they're a little bit darker. But yeah, everything else I absolutely love. I really want to do like a throwback tutorial with this and do the How I Did My Makeup in High School video, because I definitely use this. Yeah. I would put Muchness, which is X, all over my lid. Chesser, which is Chopper, and my crease, like Oraculum in my crease and outer corner. And then Queen. I mean, like, I really want to do this tutorial because it was a rockin' look. And I bet I could pull it off a little bit more now that my skills are a little bit better. This is another used and abused item. This was my first eyeshadow palette. I got it like a day before I actually got this one, so it's like my oldest by like a technicality. I've hit pan on 3 shades, and I'm close on Graffiti and Scratch. I use this palette so much. It was my first colorful shadow palette. I actually, like, because I'm crazy, I used Fishnet as a blush when I was little, when I was younger. I mean, that's insane, right? I would totally wear it now, but, like, that's a little crazy for, like, a beginner to start doing. So I was always, like, 100%, I guess. I don't know. Then I guess we'll switch into more, like, face products. I have Lightscapade from MAC. This used to be completely domed, and you can see how it's, like, dented. Or not dented, but there's, like, a huge dip, and it's not domed anymore. And there's actually holes in it, which you probably won't be able to see. Yeah, well, you can kind of see that one right there, where it's just where I've used the product. I'm going to try and swatch this. It's a beautiful, like, natural type of highlighter. There it is. Just looks really beautiful and luminous, and the veining in it is beautiful. The reason I bought it was because Hayley Williams from Paramore had this in her collection with MAC that I had originally missed out on. And then I found out it was permanent when I was actually trying to find it. I saw it on the MAC site, and I was like, oh, it's permanent now. So I figured if she could pull it off, and she is pasty white, then this would be a perfect highlighter for me, and it's really beautiful. So let's see. I have this blush from Essence. This is the Essence Beauty Beats blush. It was their collection with Justin Bieber, I think, which I'm not a big Bieber fan, but whatever. The blush is beautiful. It's called Groupie at Heart. And you can see I've totally, like, worn off the words in one section of the blush. It's a gorgeous shade. I mean, it's really, really beautiful. I wear it with red lipsticks mostly. Just blend it out really nicely, and it's really pretty for that. So, let's see. My brow box. This is the Urban Decay Brow Box in Brown Sugar. Okay, I'm going to cover up the wax because it makes me want to gag. But you can see that I have a ton of use. I don't know if you can tell the amount of use in that dark brown, but it's used a lot. I love this thing. Let's see. I'm looking. I have, like, stuff on either side of me, and it's, like, driving me nuts. Let's see. I have a ton of lipstick. Like, a ton of lipstick to show you guys. So, I have Squid Ink from Bite. It doesn't, like, look super used, but if you can tell, like, it's been used quite a bit. I love this color. Oh my god. I think I got some on my nose. I don't know. It smells amazing. So, this is Squid Ink. It's a deep dark blue. It's just intense and gorgeous. The formula is impeccable. It's amazing. This is from the Kelly Osbourne collection with MAC. This is probably the lipstick I currently own in my collection that is the smallest. I wear it a lot. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it would go great with this eye look. It's smooth. It's amazing. If MAC brought it back, I might have to buy it, even though I shouldn't buy anything from MAC, but they will never bring it back. They'll never bring it back. I don't know what I'm saying. I should have bought it back up, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. This one is Heroin, also from MAC. I don't know, maybe this one and that color, Dodgy Girl, are pretty much close in terms of use. There's Heroin. It's not my favorite. It does kind of go on patchy. It is a little bit staining, but it's beautiful. So then I have a couple liquid lipsticks. I have Jeffree Star and Royalty, which I've shown multiple times on this channel before. It's a really beautiful purple, royal purple, I guess. And then I have 3 from him because I used them a lot last year, and one of them is probably almost all used up. This is Blue Velvet. Also a great one that I use quite a bit. And Gemini. This is the one that's like, you look at the container and you could tell that it's almost used up. Like, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but if you look at it in person, you can actually see, like, through the container because I've used it that many times. Sorry, that was my email. There, it's just a beautiful nude. I wore this almost every day I was in Paris. It's just an easy color that I know is going to last your food and drinking. and it was like a, no fuss type of thing. And this is Kat Von D's Suspiria. I wear this one a lot too. This is one I wear to conferences when I want something a little more eye-catching, but still kind of wearable. Just a pretty berry type purple. Dropping things. And probably my all-time favorite lipstick, not even gonna lie, Black Moon Cosmetics Armageddon. I just did the most huge swatch of it ever. I use this a lot, and I'm surprised I don't need a new one yet. It's like just a metallic deep red. It's very flattering. The formula is incredible. I wear it when I can wear something more bold and need something long wearing. It's incredible. So, and last, I think, in my use and abuse tag is my Fear and Pixie Epoxy. I have a backup waiting, but you can see, like, I've used this thing to death. There's still some on the bottom, but right here, like, it's all... Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's some you can see me swirling, but in terms of this, I've used up all of that product. It's just like a glitter glue. It looks kind of gross. It feels kind of gross, but it works incredibly. So that is my use and abuse tag. All of the products that I've used to heck and back, basically. They're pretty great. These are just some of my favorites, and I'm definitely going to keep working on them. Lightscapade I've kind of put to the back burner a little bit recently because I've been using more colorful highlighters lately, but it's a beautiful one, and these eyeshadow palettes are some of my all-time favorites, so I don't know, I love these products. So that's what you kind of hope for when you're, using makeup. You kind of want something that is your go-to, and it's going to be beautiful and nice and pretty and something you want to use forever. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to talk to you soon, and let me know down below what your use and abuse makeup items are. And if you want to do this tag, go ahead, please do. I think it's super fun. Yeah, so thank you to, I think it was Nicole Cutler for creating it, and Lisa Stevens for posting it, and that's how I found it. So yay. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm probably going to film one more video, which is like my oldest products tag, just to kind of share with you. There's only like 4 that I have, and I've talked about 2 of them in this video, so it's kind of boring, but I just thought, why not? Anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. See you later.